Citi Field in Queens, New York. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now, Sal Frelick to third. Knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. One gone runner at first. William Contreras now at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Willie Adames stands in. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. And Adames swings through that one.
2-2 down.
Got him swinging. Brewers strand 1. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. To the right side. Whips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Foul.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
This one popped up right side. McNeil drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Garrett Mitchell. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Pete Alonso. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3-true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That's in there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. The 2-1. Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Mauricio now. Righty delivers. And a base hit into right center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 on, 2 outs. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Queens, here's the 3rd baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And the right-hander deals. And now 1 and 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And another ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
This is Bryce Terang. The pitch. Into center. Taylor moving under it. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Two out, space is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So the batting order turns over, and next for the Mets, Starling Marte. And another ball. Still tied at 0, last of the third. him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and mid-in, so you could be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Way out front for strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's inside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. At the belt and fires. Nice stop. Peralta tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. Back here at Citi Field, on to the 4th, and here is Sal Frelick. Left-hand batter waits, and down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Willie Adames.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chopper right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Gone in order are the Brewers, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Here comes a pitch. Got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
Out to center. McNeil drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And a pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Outside, and it's 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And another ball. Now all even up. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And now the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. One, 2 now. Way inside, gets out of the way. And misses inside. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Now batting.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air out to center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And a pitch.
That's ball 2.
That one misses. Full count now. pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's one away. Bryce Terang will hit next. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. And here it comes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And the pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now it's Christian Yelich. The 2-1. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. And a swing and a miss. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here in Queens, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brett Beatty. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good parole, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go. And parole, you know? Yeah, no question.
Here's Starling Marte. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Adames to second. How about that double play?
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to reduce the double play. Race what could have been the go-ahead run.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 2 outs. Rip towards third. Throws across the diamond. What a play. Inning over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. Strike 2.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Got it by him for the K. And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on. Beats and misses. It's a strikeout. bottom of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left field.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Look like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames the throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Now it's going to be Pete Alonso. One down, base is empty. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Upstairs.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Frelick ranging back. It's a ball. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Elvis Peguero.
Now, pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base is empty, one away. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Lindor retired.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor McGill appears to be getting loose. Milner, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one popped to short. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty to the plate.
2-2 now.
Wouldn't chase that time. Garrett Mitchell up next for the Brewers. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one is absolutely belted. Dives. What a play!
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. 2 down, nobody on. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kodai Senga departs. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Joey Lucchesi.
Number 27, Joey Lucchesi.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Inside, almost got him. One run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's ball 4.
Now back, designated hitter, Christian.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Monasterio over at second. Terang at first. 2 out of the inning. Hit in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Solo homer brings the Brewers even. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bobby Milner.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's.
So now here's the Mets DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Harrison Bader.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
smoked on the ground a second. Terang over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
1-1 now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the young right-hander, up and throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Two outs.
Helpful.
Starling Marte to bat next. Back to work. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
So remaining in the game defensively, Harrison Bader. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Sal Fraley up now for the Brewers.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
The wind and the pitch. Fly ball to right. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next for the Brewers, William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The wind to the pitch. On the ground right side. On to first. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over and have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill up and throwing. The 1-2. And another ball. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air, left side. Fraley makes a nice running catch.
Now first baseman.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor McGill. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Pete Alonso, the next to hit.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fraley makes the catch, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. We're in extras here. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Bowers. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try.
That's a little bit low. Rhys Hoskins hitting on deck circle. And it's second. This one popped off. Foul ground first base side. Calls it in for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And that's down and away. Garrett Mitchell waiting for a turn at the plate. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And fouled off. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Go ahead run on base. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. The 1-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. 2 on, 2 outs.
And another ball. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jackson Chourio. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Owen Miller. He takes over as the new first baseman. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
Francisco Alvarez waits on deck. Right-handed reliever. He walked in, and that will keep things going. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. In the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter,
2 on, 1 out. Ronnie Mauricio digs in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
2 on, 1 out.
Back outside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Drops into the glove.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling out there.
And now Bader up to the plate. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Two outs. Chourio. And we're headed to the 11th. 2 left on. We push on to the 11th. All tied 1-1. Go-ahead run on base. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run blast. His first homer of the year, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Christian Yelich. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We are in the 11th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, and 2. In time to first for the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. The 2-1. It's the slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Lindor. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 1. Devin Williams into the game. A chance at his first. Now here is Brett Beatty. Tying run at the plate.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And it skips into there. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle. Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.